I'm on my last nerve, Chloe.
What for now?
Well, where are you?
Out with a friend.
Exactly. A friend? I'm so sick of you not being here when I get home from work. You're always out with a friend.
What? So you just expect me to wait on you all day to get home from work?
That's not what I said. But you're 8 months pregnant. You can't be running around all the time.
I'm not running anywhere. I get picked up.
That's not the point. Have you even noticed what I've done for you and our baby at home?
You haven't done anything at home.
Oh, really? When did you last go into the nursery?
I don't know, the other day. What does it matter? It's not like the baby is in there and I'm neglecting it.
It matters because if you'd bothered to spend any time at home, you would have noticed that I fully equipped the nursery with everything and anything you could possibly want and need in there. But you couldn't give a second thought about it because you're so busy trying to sneak around so that I don't know where you're going or who you're with.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like you said, I'm 8 months pregnant. Where could I possibly be sneaking off to?
Just save it, Chloe. I know exactly what you've been doing. You obviously forget that I'm a cop and I have fine-tuned detective skills.
So are you telling me that you're investigating me?
I don't need to. I already know everything I need to know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it. Just hurry up and get home.
Whatever.
Hey bro, a long time no chat. Feels like I hear from you all the time by the amount my wife talks about you. What? Never mind. Did you need something? Well, yes, actually, I might have run a red light the other day, which may bring up a couple of unpaid fines I have under my name, and I was wondering if you could have the charges squashed. The last thing I need right now is the cops coming looking for me. Why? You got something to hide? No, you know me, I just don't like confrontation. And with the business booming at the moment, I don't need cops coming into my neighborhood knocking on doors, asking for me. While I believe you're smarter than coming to a police officer dedicated to the service of our country, talking about your business and asking me to partake in an illegal activity for you, I don't think you've quite grasped the concept that I'm in fact not a road safety officer and have nothing to do with vehicle fines or running red light charges. I'm not an idiot, I just thought you may know someone in the field that owes you a favor or something. Even if I did, why would I want to waste my time helping you? What do you mean? I'm your brother. Unfortunately. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. All I'm saying is, I've given you enough chances, and I want you to steer clear of police coming around looking for you. You better keep your nose clean. I'm done interfering with the law to keep you out of trouble. Damn, man, what did I ever do to you? Don't play dumb, Andrew. You know exactly what you've done, and continue to do. If this is about my business, you said you'd pass a blind eye for me. I have a wedding to save for, and debts to pay. You know, if I could get out of the field, I would. That's not all, Andrew, but forget about it. Chloe, we need to talk.
Can't it wait? I've just given birth to our baby. I'm exhausted and just want to rest.
No, it can't wait. It's important. And I want you to hear from me before you get the papers.
What papers? What are you going on about?
I'm filing for divorce.
What? John, we've just had a baby. How can you do this now? We should be focusing on our child, not tearing our family apart.
I understand it's difficult timing, but I made up my mind months ago. And as for focusing on our child, he's the only thing that's ever been on my mind, which leads me to inform you that I'm also going to file for full custody of my son.
Months? How could you have decided to file for divorce months ago? Well, I've been pregnant with your child. And only tell me about it now? I haven't done anything wrong, and you can't take my baby away from me.
I don't know why you're playing the victim here. You can't seriously still believe that I don't know about your affair with my brother?
John, I can explain. It was a mistake. And I'm so sorry. We can work through this. Together. Please, don't take our child away from me. You know how much this baby means to me.
This goes beyond just a mistake, Chloe. A mistake would have been once. Not every other day meeting up with him while I'm at work and messing around with him every weekend. It's a betrayal of trust that I can't overlook. I'm hurt and angry and I want justice.
There's no way you're gonna get full custody of our child. He's only a few days old, and I'm his mother. No court is gonna allow you to just take him away from me.
That's why I'm gonna unseal your sealed criminal records of drug abuse and use them against you in court. The judge is bound to grant me full custody in a heartbeat if I convince them that you're an unfit mother.
John, you can't be serious. Those records are from a long time ago. You had them sealed for me so that I could turn my life around. I'm not that person anymore, and our child deserves to have both parents in their life.
You really expect me to believe that you've changed, Chloe? Don't you think I know about why you got involved with my brother in the first place? I know about all his little businesses, and I'm the only reason he hasn't been caught yet, but that's all gonna change. My son deserves to be brought up in a stable and safe environment, and with your past and your actions, there's no way it can involve you.
But using my past against me isn't fair. It's not like I'm a danger to our child.
Really, Chloe? So you truly believe that your exposure to and use of narcotics isn't a problem where bringing up a child is concerned?
I've been clean while I've been pregnant. As soon as I found out I was expecting, I stopped, cold turkey. I haven't smoked anything in the past 9.5 months. Don't let your anger cloud your judgment.
I admit that my anger plays a role here, but I genuinely believe it's in the best interest of our child for me to have full custody. I want to protect our child from any potential harm, and as far as you and Andrew are concerned, you both pose a threat to his well-being.
John, revenge shouldn't be the driving force behind your decision. Our child needs both parents, and you shouldn't use this situation to punish me for my mistakes.
So what if it's about revenge? It doesn't change the fact that I'm the better choice to provide a stable future for our child. I'm the one who can provide a better environment for him.
I can't believe you'd use our child as a means to hurt me. This is so unfair. I love our baby, and I want to be there for them every step of the way. Please, reconsider this path you're taking.
Chloe, you're begging with deaf ears. I've already made up my mind. I'm done with your deceit and lies. I'm not going to allow my boy to grow up in a toxic environment.
This isn't the end of this, John. I won't go down without a fight.
No, you can fight as much as you'd like, but in this case, the law's on my side. Andrew, we need to talk. It's about time we address what's been going on between us. What's up, Jono? You seem pretty serious. No, everything is far from okay. We both know I've been aware of your business for a while now, and that I've been keeping you under lock so that you don't get arrested. But I'm tired of you taking advantage of me and guilt-tripping me into keeping your secret. It's a betrayal of my oath, and I won't do it anymore. What? I haven't been taking advantage of you. You swore you'd protect me from the cops because, well, I'm your brother. Your only living family. You kept my secret so that I'd stay out of trouble. I never said that you should continue with the business. If you remember correctly, when I found out, I told you I'd keep it quiet. But I suggested you clean up your act and get out of the business. You decided to ignore me and keep it up. And it's funny you mentioned betrayal, Andrew, because that's exactly what you've done to me. For months, you've been sleeping with Chloe, my pregnant wife. John, I never meant for things to get this far. It was a mistake. We got carried away. A mistake? You call it a mistake? Chloe tried the same excuse. A mistake would have been a one-and-done situation, not going behind my back for months. I'm sorry, John. Truly I am. But you have to understand that Chloe and I developed a connection. There should never have been an opportunity for you to develop a connection with my wife. You betrayed our brotherhood, Andrew, and I'm not just gonna take this lying down anymore. I want revenge. If I'm going down, I'm taking her with me. What do you mean by that? I've already filed for divorce. It wasn't just an affair. Chloe's been dealing for me for months. When she stopped using, she still wanted her hand in the business, so she started making transactions for me. Are you kidding me? You got Chloe involved in your drug dealing? You can't blame it all on me. She wanted in. I just gave her the opportunity, and it was a good partnership. No one would ever suspect a pregnant woman of being involved in such activities. This is unbelievable. You both have gone too far. You not only betrayed me, but also jeopardized the well-being of our unborn child. How could you be so selfish to do this to my family? I know it may be difficult for you to accept, but I never planned for things to escalate like this. I never thought it could go so far. I still care about you, John. You're my brother, my family. Care about me? Is that supposed to make everything better? You're delusional if you think I'm going to continue to let this slide. You've put me in an impossible situation for too long, and I'm not going to let it go on any longer. What are you going to do, John? Turn me in? Expose Chloe's involvement as well? Remember, if I go down, she goes down too. The truth needs to come out. I won't let my reputation be destroyed by your actions. And Chloe needs to face the consequences of her choices. She made the choice to cheat on me, and to get into business with you. So she must pay for what she's done. You're making a big mistake, John. Think about the consequences this will have for all of us, including your baby. Is revenge worth destroying everything? Do you really want to have his mother taken away from him at such a young age? Revenge isn't the only reason, Andrew. It's also about justice and protecting what matters most. My duty as a cop goes beyond our personal issues. The truth must prevail, and in any case, I'm already using Chloe's record of drug abuse to get full custody of my baby. This is just going to make the custody battle cut and dry. No one is going to let my baby stay with a mother who not only has a history of abusing drugs, but has now taken to dealing in the business. I understand your perspective, but please, think about our history. Our bond as brothers. Is there no way we can work this out without ruining everything? No, Andrew. This has gone on for too long. And now, I'm gonna take my own back. And right now my priority is the safety of my son. So I suggest you start making some serious decisions about your own future. If you go through with this, John, once you take this path, there's no turning back. I'll take my chances.
John, can we talk? I'm completely devastated, and I don't know who else to turn to.
Of course, Maggie. Is this about Andrew being arrested?
Yes, I had no idea he was even involved with drugs until the cops bust through our door and tackled him to the ground and handcuffed him. And to find out he was having an affair with Chloe at the same time.
I'm sorry you had to find out that way, Maggie. It's a hard blow to take, and I know the feeling all too well.
How did you find out, John, and how long have you known about it?
I've known about Andrew's involvement with drugs and my wife for some time now, but I was waiting for my baby to be born before I took action against them. I didn't find out Chloe was involved with Andrew's drug business until recently, though. It was a painful truth to uncover, but it seems we both were betrayed by the people we trusted most.
I had no idea any of this was happening. None at all. I thought Andrew was committed to our relationship, and Chloe was a loyal friend. This is beyond anything I could have imagined.
I understand your shock, Maggie. I never suspected Chloe's actions either. It's painful to realize the ones we love, or loved, could keep such dark secrets.
I don't know what to do, John. It feels like my whole world's falling apart. Andrew's facing serious jail time, and Chloe's involvement means she could be held just as accountable as him. I can't believe I was so blind. How are you dealing with all this?
To tell you the truth, I was the one that exposed Andrew's involvement in the drug business. I never knew he was the city's biggest dealer, but it got me a significant promotion at work for turning him in.
Oh, I had no idea it was you that turned him in.
It was a hard decision to make, but it needed to be done.
In any case, how could they have done this to us, John? How could they put their own selfish desires above everything we've built together?
I wish I had answers, Maggie, but sometimes people change in ways we never anticipated. They let their desires blind them to the consequences. It's a painful reality to accept.
I just can't get over this feeling of betrayal.
It's gonna be a difficult journey, but you're not alone. If it helps, we can support one another through this challenging time.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your empathy and understanding. It helps to know that I'm not alone in this. I don't know what the future holds, but I hope we can both find healing and move forward.
We will, Maggie. I'm here for you if you need me.
Thanks, John, and I'll be here for you.
Maggie, how long do you think you could go behind my back and use me?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you've been snooping around my office, trying to find information that could help Andrew and Chloe avoid further jail time. Not only that, but you've also been searching for something to get me in trouble, and potentially grant full custody of my son back to Chloe.
Obviously, I didn't mean for you to find out. I was just desperate to save Andrew and salvage our future together.
Oh, drop the act. Desperation doesn't justify invading someone's privacy and attempting to manipulate the situation, Maggie.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I was just trying to protect Andrew and find any way to save him from prison.
Seriously, just give it up already. If it was just Andrew, then why would you be trying to get Chloe out of the hot seat and have my boy taken away from me?
I guess there's no point in playing games anymore. Andrew, Chloe, and I are in a relationship.
What?
I've known about all the business and the affair since the beginning. In fact, I was the one who encouraged it all. We'd been together for months, but you went and took it away from me by having them arrested.
What does all this have to do with my son? Why would you try to get him back to Chloe?
The thing is, I'm infertile, so I can't have a baby of my own. Andrew, Chloe, and I were so excited to have this baby to look after, but you took that away from me too.
I didn't take anything away from you. He's my biological son, and you wouldn't have had a chance to bring him up anyway. You wouldn't have anything to do with him.
Well, when Chloe left you for us, she obviously would have brought the baby with her, but we weren't expecting you to go full-blown justice and destroy all our plans.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So you're telling me you, my brother, and my now ex-wife have been in a polyamorous relationship? And the only reason you've been trying to get close to me is so that you could find something to incriminate me and not only get Andrew and Chloe out of jail, but also have my son taken away from me?
It's not that hard to comprehend. I'm actually surprised it took you this long to catch on.
Unbelievable. I can't believe I was naive enough to let you into me and my son's life.
Pity I couldn't get what I needed out of you.
In the end, John kicked Maggie out of his life, and although he tried to get her arrested, he couldn't find anything to charge her for. Andrew and Chloe were going to serve time in prison, and Maggie visits them frequently, as they decided to keep their relationships with each other going. Tired of the drama and conspiracy behind his brother being the biggest drug dealer in the city, John got a transfer to a station in another city. He wanted to get away from the bad memories and start afresh in a new place. John is working to build a new life for himself and his son in the new city with a safe and stable environment.